Everybody, welcome to the new Colossus sessions. My name is Brad. I'm your host. I'm here in Manhattan right now, as always, and we've got three artists today. We've got a band from Hong Kong called Lucid Express, two bands dialing in from England. We've got Roxy Girls dialing in from Sunderland, and we've got Ski Lift dialing in from London. Maddie, Benji, thank you guys for joining us, man.
Oh,
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, so I've been enjoying the videos, the video that you, Maddie, sent over, and then Benji, we've got a proper live performance, which we haven't had on these sessions for a while, and so appreciate that. And we've got first up is Lucid Express. We always go alphabetically through these things. It's 5 o'clock in the morning in Hong Kong right now, so they were not able to sit in on this thing, but they did pre-record a nice message for us and some music, and so that is what we are going to take a look at right now.
Hi everyone. Hello, new Colossus. This is Lucid Express coming from our rehearsal space in Hong Kong. Thanks so much for having us here. Sorry we couldn't be with you live in the US, but we could play live here for you. We have just finished our recording a special set for you guys that includes the songs from our self-debut album, and that just came out last Friday. In fact, this room is actually where we recorded the album. We're so excited to finally have this album out in the world after such a long time. Thanks to Leo and Kate at K9 Records and Raphael at Middle Class Cigarettes for believing in us and helping us to get this record out there. If you guys like what you hear, you can get our album on vinyl, CDs, or cassettes on our Bandcamp. Hi guys, thanks for checking up.
Shit,
out
sorry,
our
sorry.
sets and thanks again.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, dude. How did Kim get in here with us? Her voice is so so soothing. Like even when there's this big, crunchy, fuzzy, like Smashing Pumpkins kind of tone happening behind her on the guitars, like that voice is just nice and relaxing. I feel nice.
Yeah, I was loving that.
Yeah, lovely. Kind of shoegazy. A little bit of Cure in there as well. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure they would take the comparison and be happy with it. Well, there's a lot more music, so we're going to move into the Roxy Girls portion of the show, meaning that Benji, we're going to see you in like 20 minutes or so. So we'll see you, and Maddie, we're going to listen to a bunch of your music coming up right now. I think we're maybe 3 or 4, and then we'll take a break, and then maybe another 3 more. What are these songs from across the catalog? Are we hearing stuff from Poverty and Wealth and from the new EP, or what is this set like?
Yeah, it's like a bit of the old stuff, and then stuff from a Poverty Attention and Wealth of Information, and then there's a few off the new EP that is coming out in August sometime. I should have checked the date before.
On the my internet tells me August 27th on Moshi Moshi. I think that's true.
Yeah, 27th August, Moshi Moshi. And then there's some. I think there's some songs that are going to be on the album. We're in the middle of recording. So probably the first time we've played them in front of people.
Sweet. So very representative of the entire catalog. The brand new stuff, the new stuff that's coming out on August 27th, plus stuff from Poverty from 2019 and Wealth from 2020.
Yeah. All of it.
Sweet. All right, man. Well, let's dive in right now to this mixed bag. Thank you for doing this.
Hey guys. We are at the bunker in our mighty Sunderland to play some songs. Hope you're enjoying the atmosphere, the theatrics. Have a nice evening. Wrong fret.
Straddling the cannon and I don't know why. You got a weapon of mass destruction between your thighs. One false smooth, one's your match. A recipe for disaster. You're a scarecrow, and it's me that you've been running away. Left on the hills like all of the boys before me did. You got a half pound of gunpowder between your ears. This time round, one falls through like an ending tears. Not just your problem anymore. Depending on the way that you handle the situation. You're a scarecrow, and it's me that you can run away. Up on the hills like all of the boys before me. National speed, look at the hairs of my head. Warning signs of the camera up ahead. In the rain, ties of attraction. In the rain, just gully. Dangerous driving guilt. In the space of 6 hours, the funerals had to be arranged. Neither at the peak, or far from it, could have been. Dangerous driving kills. Dangerous driving kills. Oil slick, pretty patterns, really appealing. You put one on your wall. Aquaplaning, big champagne, make it toast to the victim. trampoline incident paralyzed you not quite, but still you were left in much pain. You live and you learn that bad spots can cause injury. If you don't stretch beforehand, it can cause you injury. If you don't stretch beforehand, you'll end up in surgery. All's going well and the future tubes are all over. Backflips and front flips and teddy bear rolls. All of a sudden the moon takes a downward turn. Now you are wishing that you had stayed at home. It would have paid off to think of the consequences plenty far ahead of time. The great trampoline incident paralyzed you not quite, but still you were left in much pain. You live and you learn that bad sports can cause injury. If you don't stretch beforehand, it can cause you injury. If you don't stretch beforehand, it can cause you injury. If you don't stretch beforehand, it can cause you injury. If you don't stretch beforehand, you'll end up in surgery. If you don't stretch beforehand, cause you injury. If you don't stretch beforehand, it can cause you injury. If you don't stretch beforehand, it can cause you injury. If you don't stretch beforehand, you'll end up in surgery.
Who is the problem?
The people that are closer to me, they won't tell me the truth. And the people that are closer to me don't know what to do. And in this situation, I feel we are in the same boat. Oh, without the battle, and the honor is on me now. Who is the problem? Is it really me? Is it really me or is it you? Some people expect more for free. Is it really me or is it you? Standing there in a hard place, sun can light to my left and right. Are you here? Are you here? Or am I just searching for the key, for the code, for the humble abode that you like to talk about? Chances are that none of us has a zero, and I'm winning ever nothing. Who is the problem? Is it really me? Is that really me or is it you? Some people expect more for free. Is that really me or is it you?
Cheers. Thank you.
So bananas for hands.
You got spun of that! But it doesn't mean that you go to fix things. Your attempts at tenderness are lost on me, it's not bottom, your skill set. Can't handle, especially unaware, you're stuck, you're going too hard. You are converse a man that's found on the street, doing things you shouldn't do. He was born in a council house, his mother made of rubber, his father of ash. He was brought up on a rough estate, financial support from the Labour Exchange. You know I'm very good at thinking before you speak. Once you spell out of your mouth, all messed up, do you ever say the right thing? Conversations in your head can never be heard by the people you want. That's how it is, don't hold your breath. He was born in a council house, his mother made of rubber, his father of ash. He was brought up on a rough estate, financial support from the Labour Exchange.
man. You did it.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. We do you guys what is your guys' background? I mean, is there like a formal background? Did you study music or theory or any of that sort of stuff, or is it just a result of having played together? Because I mean, those rhythms that you guys are as intricate as what anybody plays.
Oh, thank you, man. It's when we started, which was like in 2017, possibly maybe 2018. I don't think we'd. I think two of us had been in bands before, but I think the lead singer and the drummer, that was like their first proper band. But there's no like formal like music education. I do music production now, and the drummer he did music production at uni, but it's not like, I don't know. It's weird because it's like we've sort of got good together, and we've forced each other to be able to play the stuff we were writing. But yeah, there's not a lot of. I'd be lying if they said there was rigorous rehearsals.
Well, dude, you could, if you were to lie and say that to the next person that asks, that next person would believe you. If you told me, yes, we all have background, we studied theory and all that shit for years, I would believe it because it has that sound. But that's cool that it came together in an organic way and still has an intricate, intense sound. You know, something that the Mars Volta might have done, or like just strange meters changing from one to the other is very cool, man. I like it a lot.
Oh, much appreciated, man. Yeah, it's sort of like, I don't know how to say it, like blending. I don't know, like we just want it to be like interesting, and even if there isn't the like super technical backing for that, I think that artists should like try and still like just have fun with it and like try and write like something you wouldn't normally hear, and like just try to be interesting with it. And I think that's something that we'll all kind of strive for with the band, like just being interested and having fun with it, because it makes it fun to play.
Yeah, and fun from my perspective. I mean, from an audience perspective, it's fun to listen to. I think it comes across exactly what you're describing. That's how it is. So, man, I can't wait to check out Roxy Girls in concert. Because I worked at Paste Magazine before I started doing this. I still kind of do stuff, but I was Lizzie Mano from Paste introduced me to your band in 2019. So I've gotten to see a little bit of. I know she's a big fan. I've gotten to see a little bit of the evolution, which has been a total treat for me, man. I can't wait till we actually see you guys live.
Oh, amazing stuff. Yeah, big up Lizzie. Yeah, cheers for the spot. And yeah, cheers for having one. Hopefully we'll get over to the States soon, when all that's possible. But yeah, looking forward to just getting back again, and yeah, appreciating the support, like.
Indeed, man. Well, dude, thanks again for doing this. And there's a lot more. We've got it's another chunk. It's either 3 or 4 songs coming up right now. I won't ask you specifically what's coming up, because I think it's a big chunk, probably from all across the catalog. Poverty, Wealth, Roxy Girls Are in the Drink, coming out August 27th. So I guess we'll dive right into it right now and see what comes up.
Amazing.
Correlation, action, potential, a reaction is essential, evidence empirical, education ritualistic, 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 ritualistic. Language is subjective, examination objective, yes or no, or right or wrong, but it won't be for long. No, it won't be ritualistic. Education ritual. The effect of tomorrow remains to be seen. The effect of tomorrow is still but a dream. You can seize what you need. Stay to work or stay to giant message straight right through to the least you can get away with. 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 Forward goes 9 till 3. Nothing to stop you and me. Trying hard and doing well to avoid living hell. The effect of tomorrow remains to be seen. The effect of tomorrow is still but a dream. The effect of tomorrow remains to be seen. The effect of tomorrow is still but a dream.
Thank you very much, and sorry for that.
Thanks so much for the pick. It literally it's just gone into a black hole.
Will it ever be found?
No. Now that got a distracted. Is that I kept forgetting it.
Sorry we didn't rightly settle this out. We're not very smart like that. Halitosis.
The halitosis diagnosis. Your incessant jabber really goes through me. You remind me of my grandfather Jameson. Auto on these 47 on a Sunday's Eve. We go way back, 10 years in flight. Since we were young, we always did get on, never argued. I could not list all the things I do for you. You have your foibles and I have mine. Together we will stand the old test of time. Your halitosis diagnosis. Your incessant jabber really goes through me. You remind me of the fishwife in the markets, pickling herring for her husband's tea. We go way back, 10 years in flight. Since we were young, we always did get on, never argued. I could not list all the things I do for you. You have your foibles and I have mine. Together we will stand the old test of time. Like a pollution in a sea of women. I said so far and wide that the odds made my hands bleed. In the clouds you go, you swam against the tide. The exertion was low, and so the success rate wasn't high. An image so blurred that I could not make sense of it. She like me running around my head. At last we made it to shore. Persisted for a while. My slovenly life to feed me for a week. I don't know what bothered me more, the exhaustion or the lack of sleep. It's so blurred that I could not make sense of it. Street light beats running round my head. At last we made it to shore. Persisted for a while, but my slovenly life from meeting you that night, obviously in the corner. I tried my best to try. At that point, I knew that I'd never go back.
Can we turn that fan on?
Right. Thanks, Maddie. Excellent. So this was, man, I'm enjoying this set very much. Is this, so since it is I mean, I told you that Lizzie introduced me to your band 2 years ago, maybe. A Poverty of Attention was the name of the album that I checked out first. And then number 2, that I was aware of, A Wealth of Information. Did you guys, I mean, that's obviously 2 very, very similarly named and related records. Did you guys conceive of those as a related one entity, or did they just happen to, did you just enjoy the way those 2 names for the records sounded next to each other?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, because it was Tom who named them, but I think there's like some professor somewhere said with wealth of information comes a poverty of attention, which I think is a lot like basically saying we've got Google in my pocket and we can find anything, and we've also all got attention deficit disorder basically from it, kind of thing. But like, I think it's sort of like playing on the idea of there's so much information coming at you all the time, but like it's like, what do you concentrate on, or can you even concentrate your attention on anything? And I think, I don't know, I'm speaking on Tom's behalf here because it was him who did the naming, but I think it was like kind of like, we like the idea of having a 7-track EP, A Poverty of Attention, and then another 7-track EP, A Wealth of Information, like going together. I think we're released because we've got 2 7-track EPs together and they're kind of like pair together, and then we put out a 4-track EP in, recorded it in September, August, October time.
Yeah, dude, time has been pretty meaningless for us all, so I don't blame you for not being able to pinpoint that.
Yeah, so like end of 2020, and so we've done a 4-track EP then, and then in January 2021 we recorded another 4-track EP, which is coming out on the 27th of August. Roxy Girls Are in the Drink. And so like, I don't know, I think we kind of like think the 2 7-track EPs go together and then the 2 4-track EPs go together. So I think, yeah, I think the pairing of them 2 with the name as well is intentional, kind of.
Nice, man. Well, dude, I've been enjoying. I mean, I put it on shuffle throughout your catalog, which is exactly what's happening here in this set that you guys recorded for us. Do you remember? So the next song coming up is the last song in the set. Do you know what that last song that you played is?
It was either, it'll either be, I think it's Theatrical Rock Climber, which is coming out on the new album, or if it's not that, oh no, it's I Doubt What You Said, which is coming out on Roxy Girls Are in the Drink. It's I Doubt What You Said. Nice.
Well, that's perfect. Let's find out if that is the case right now. But that's yeah. In case anyone's just joining us right now, Roxy Girls Are in the Drink, out on Mashi Mashi, August 27th. Maddie, thanks again for doing this, man.
No, thank you for having us, Brad. Cheers.
An illustrated secret came out of your mouth. It became unclear what you were talking about, and I doubt what you said. I took the time to wrap my head around, and I doubt what face value, what did you discount? And I doubt what you said, I doubt what you said, I doubt what you said, I doubt what you said. What you said. And I doubt what you said, what you said, what you said, what you said. I doubt what you said, I doubt what you said, I doubt what you said, I doubt what you said. I know that I say that secrets that came out of your mouth. If it came clear what you were talking about, and I doubt what you said. Thank you very much. See you in a bit.
All right, thanks, Maddie.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
No, I love
man.
it.
Thanks for doing it. We'll see you here 2022, maybe new Colossus
Yeah.
in March of 2022.
Yeah, man, we'll be there.
All right, excellent. Well, Maddie from Roxy Girls, please help me to welcome Benji from Ski Lift, who is coming to the stage right now.
Great set,
All
Matt.
right.
I really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you, man.
All right, Maddie, we'll see you in a bit. We'll check out Benji's session, the proper live session right now, and then we'll see you in about 15, 20 minutes, Maddie.
Cool. See you later.
All right. Fuck. Oh, I always do that, man. I press that. Sorry, Maddie, I apologize. I pressed that like 1 second too early. Thank you, Benji, for doing this, man. We appreciate it very much. We're about to hear 3 songs, I believe. What is this set like? Are you doing a lot of new stuff? Is it stuff from across the catalog? How are you feeling today?
It's new in the sense of these are our 3 latest singles. Yeah, so we released 3 in March, and then one in March. We have one out in May, and then one out in June. And they kind of form a trio together. They're kind of somehow linked. Yeah.
Sweet. So are we starting in chronologically? Are you going Portal first?
Yes.
Correct. I did research, man. I cheated.
You did your
Yeah,
research.
checked out. I've been listening to you guys all week. Longer than that, actually. Leo's. This has been on the books for a while. I've been listening to you guys for a minute, and it's been a total pleasure on my side. So thank you for the music, and thanks for doing it live here today.
No worries. Cool. I'll jump straight in then.
All right.
Okay, nice weird harmony there. If I had a portal, just a little portal, I could stick my head in, then I would stick my head in the clouds and see how big the world can be. If I had a portal, just a little portal, I could stick my head in, I would stick my head in the woods and see how green the world can be. Don't know why I live here if I don't really love here. Think maybe I do though, maybe I don't know it yet. If I had a portal, just a little portal, I could stick my head in, then I would stick my head underground and see so deep beneath my feet. Don't know why I live here if I don't really love here. Think maybe I do though, maybe I don't know it yet. If I had a portal, just a little portal, I could stick my head in, I would stick my head in the clouds can't see how big the world can be, how big the world can be, how big the world can be.
Thanks, Benji.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, that's fun. It kind of feels like we're here hanging out together. It's been a while since I've heard like a proper live stream, actual live. So this is fun, man. Call back
We
to
are
the
hanging out.
Yeah, yeah. We so there's I know what it sounds like on the record on the songs that are available on your site, on Bandcamp, and on Spotify and everything. For anyone who might just be discovering your music for the first time, can you tell people what the more fleshed out studio sound sounds like and the arrangement that you guys use on the record?
Sure. I mean, the lineup is bass, drums, 2 guitars on that record, and then it's kind of you get some nice harmonies. I tried to do it with my little weird pedal, but it's not
singing your own background vocals. I know it worked, man. It was happening.
It happened.
But yeah, it only happened the one time, and then I was like, wait, what the did I imagine that happened? And so I was waiting for it to hear it the second time.
I did that just to freak you out, actually.
Yeah, well, it worked, man. Good for you.
Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, kind of. I guess I don't know. There's sort of a bit of a kind of in terms of the influences in terms of what that record sounds like. I think there's some Modern Lovers, Jonathan Richman, and maybe like the Shins in terms of the vocal harmonies and things. It's quite power poppy. That record particularly though was influenced by the Nirvana the sessions they did with John Peel, where they did some the Vaseline's covers. That just like blew my mind open. I was like, I want to write a song that's as kind of happy and free as those. So
I've got the Bikini Kill Peel session like just behind that door right now. I became aware of the John Peel. I have not heard the Nirvana, but it's the fact that those John Peel sessions exist it's amazing. That 7-inch is excellent.
Cool. Yeah. Loads of great sessions with him. But yeah, those Nirvana ones are worth checking out. They're on Incesticide. If you don't know where to find them, that's the place to find them.
Yeah. Well, dude, the strumming pattern, that was, I got to see Jonathan Richman at a winery years and years ago. He showed up not wearing shoes, never put on shoes at any point, but like that strum pattern kind of, I understand exactly what you're saying about the modern love. Oh, nice. About the Modern Lovers influence.
Cool. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I'd love to see him live. I'm extremely jealous. He never seems to come to the UK. I keep my eye out, but it's never seemed it's not going to happen. I can tell. Yeah, it was that, and then Jay Mascis immediately came on after that, and it was a weird it was a weird afternoon, and a lot of full-grown adults, very, very drunk on free wine, and it was tremendous, dude. There's a very steep grass hill. I like that day. That's neither here nor there. This is not about the show that I saw once. This is about your music, and there's more of it coming up, man. What do you feel like doing second today? Yeah, I'm going to do Moaning Again second, which was the second single. I actually have the artwork here, so I'll just show you.
Yeah, please. I'll cut to you full screen.
All three kind of connected, so Portal came out first, and then Moaning Again second, and they're kind of all connected. We got a lovely guy called Cameron West to do the artwork for us. And these two are connected by this building. This is the 50p building that's in the middle of Croydon, which is where I live at the moment. And then this one that connects these two, this is the Windmill. And actually, I think I was talking to Matty from Roxy Girls about all the venues they played in London. They need to go and play the Windmill because their sound is like perfectly suited to it. So definitely go and check out the Windmill, guys.
Nice, dude. Thanks for sharing a bit about the artwork, and even, dude, the way that you look right now with the fisheye lens holding up that artwork. If we were to screen cap that could be its own artwork. It looks cool the way it's being presented right now.
Thank you. All right, this is Moaning Again. Here we go. so tired, so much. You could use a little human touch, but you know it's not all bad, and there's so much that should make you glad. We're not designed for permanent happiness. We readjust and we recalibrate. Take all our gains as granted and then we just start moaning again. Bad day, you dropped the ball. A bed of nails was there to break your fall. But you know it's not all bad, and there's so much that you wish you had. We're not designed for permanent happiness. We readjust and we recalibrate. Take all our gains as granted and then we just start moaning again. We're not designed for permanent happiness. We readjust, recalibrate. Take all our gains as granted and then we just start. We're not designed for permanent happiness. We readjust, recalibrate. Take all our gains as granted and then we just start moaning again. Start moaning again. Start moaning again.
Maddie, heads up, I'm cutting back to you as well right now. I know we got more, just more clappers. Nice. All right. We've got one. There's one more coming up, and what is that called? The pedal that you're using when you're doing the those vocals that sound like a synth kind of.
I wish it was something really, really like rare and sick, but it's just it's a Boss ME50 like multi-effects pedal. Like it's literally the first guitar pedal I ever got. It's just a big Boss multi-effects, and I just stuck this mic through it, so I can do a bit of like crazy fuzz if I want to do that, or I can put a little weird harmony on it, or I can do delay as well. But that's about it.
Well, it seems like you were like nailing the middle of those pitches, because it seemed like it was something that was auto-tuning you at the same time. Which I mean, obviously on the first Boss pedal, there's no such thing at all. So I mean, good for you. You're really right in the middle of all those pitches.
Managing, yeah.
So with all of your knowledge on those big giant Boss pedals, do you tend to be the one that does the engineering in the group? Do you have production chops, or do you guys go to an outside producer or outside engineer to do to record the singles?
Kind of inside outside. Like I don't produce it myself. I record a lot of demos at home, but that's like the extent of it. I kind of just I do it for fun and I mess around, but I'm not going to make something that sounds kind of what I would consider to be good enough for public consumption. But my good friend Patrick is a great producer, so he's he kind of co-produced those singles, and I would say he was integral to kind of just finding that sweet spot for the sound that each record needed, and giving them their character. And on Moaning Again, what was one big thing that's missing today was a guitar solo that he laid down on that. So he's kind of like an honorary member of the band at the moment. Like, we're officially a trio, but when we're playing, we've only played one show since lockdown, but he played on that and it's sounding really good. So I'm hoping we can just hold on to him for a little while.
Like both the Billy Preston and the George Martin of Ski Lift.
Yeah.
Well, man, so you've got those 3 out in the world right now: Portal, Moaning Again, and the tune that we're about to hear next. Do you know what's happening beyond that? I mean, is the trio meant to live as a trio, or is it a collection that's still being added onto, or are you looking in a totally different direction for what's next?
Yeah, that trio is that's a trio, and that's going to be what it is. Then we've got plans. So there's going to be a couple of singles coming out before the end of the year, and they're going to be part of an EP which should arrive early next year, which similarly to Roxy Girls is going to have 7 tracks on it altogether, I think. It's kind of like one step short of an album, but yeah. So an EP to look out for at the start of 2022.
Sweet, man. Well, thank you for sharing this with us today. And there is one more to share from the trio right now.
Cool. So this is Teenager. Get my pedals straight. Yeah, thanks very much for having me, Brad, and Leo and K9 and New Colossus. Really appreciate it. Sorry. When I was young, I wanted to be old. When I arrived, it left me so cold. So I'm going back day by day. Forget what I've learned, don't care what you say, 'cause I'm a teenager. So bitter and so sweet, oh, I'm a teenager. Come on, world, sweep me off my feet. Time and again, I'm doing as I should. The view from the seats is that I'm being good, but I'm going back day by day. Nobody knows it's better this way, 'cause I'm a teenager. So bitter and so sweet, oh, I'm a teenager. Come on, world, sweep me off my feet. You can't kick me, 'cause I'm down. Don't wanna get up, don't wanna come out. 'Cause I'm a teenager, so bitter and so sweet, oh, I'm a teenager. Come on, world, sweep me off my feet. So bitter and so sweet, oh, I'm a teenager. Come on, world, sweep me off my feet. Come on, world, sweep me off my feet. Thank you,
More,
thank
but,
you,
I mean,
thank
there's
you.
more on the internet. But my wife is clapping from over there, from the other side of this thing as well. So we've got an audience, man. Benji, thanks for sharing the music with
you.
us and for sharing your Friday evening with us. Afternoon for me, mine's just starting right now. And Maddie, thank you, man. Thanks for doing this on the Friday afternoon, on Friday evening. I mean, what do you have coming up, Maddie? What do we need to know that's coming up in the near future for Roxy Girls?
In the near future for the Roxy Girls is 27th of August, EP coming out, and then we're going on tour with Mush, who are a great band from Leeds, and we'll be playing in places like London, Manchester, Sheffield, Leeds, Newcastle, all over the UK.
Nice.
You'll get it somewhere if there's something.
Nice. Well, we'll stay tuned, and I mean, I'll particularly stay tuned for when New York is a possibility. I'll be here. And Benji, so we know what's coming up with you guys in terms of new music release. How about tour stuff for Ski Lift?
Yeah, we got a festival coming up. Heading out to near where I grew up, Lake Fest, which should be great. Doing a little session with the BBC there, and then in the autumn we can't really announce the full thing yet, but we've got a little kind of tour of the southeast coming up. To again, nothing international yet, but we can dream.
Yep, indeed, man. We'll travel safely, you guys, between everything, and dream of the time you're over here in the U.S. playing New York. I mean, it seems like New Colossus would be probably the first stop. That's the logical thing in March of 2022. So we'll see how it all works out. And thank you again for spending your Friday afternoon with us today.
Thanks.
No, thank you very much for having me, everyone involved.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Indeed.